traveling to Italy? Perfetto! If you could only learn 10 Italian travel phrases, what would they be? Stick around because that's what I'll be sharing with you today. Ciao ciao, mi chiamo Michelle, sono The Intrepid Guide, la vostra guida e viaggi e come imparare le lingue. So you want to know which 10 Italian travel phrases would be the most useful to learn? Or when you only have a limited time before your trip and you want to learn the basics of the Italian language, it can be hard to know where to begin. So here are my top 10 essential Italian travel phrases that you need to know before your trip, plus how to use them. The best part is that you can use these Italian phrases over and over again in almost every travel situation you find yourself in. Oh, and PS, make sure you watch till the end of this video for a special announcement. So let's get started. Cominciamo! The first Italian phrase is ciao or salve, and both of these mean hello. Now, this might seem obvious, but it's so important to be able to learn how to say hello to people because you'll be doing it everywhere you go multiple times throughout the day. Now, while I could have taught you how to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, those can all be used at only certain times of the day, whereas ciao or salve can be used at any time. So one important caveat I should mention is that ciao is an informal greeting. So you only use this with people who, one, you know well, like friends and family, or two, if the other person uses it first. Otherwise, you should always use salve, which is the more polite way to say hello, and it takes out the guesswork of when you should use ciao or salve. So let's hear how a native would say it.
Ciao. Ciao. Salve. Salve.
The second Italian travel phrase is arrivederci. Now this one means goodbye, and literally it means until we see each other again. Now while technically you could use ciao when saying goodbye, saying arrivederci is just more polite. And some Italians even pair them together and they'll say things like ciao, arrivederci. Again, follow the lead of the person you're talking to and say both or just say arrivederci. So let's hear a native Italian say it again.
Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Coming in at number 3 is one of the most essential Italian travel phrases that you should learn is grazie. Grazie means thank you. A grazie can also be a female name and it can mean grace in a religious context. Now being polite and saying thank you is super important, so you can say grazie when a waiter gives you your meal or grazie arrivederci as you leave a store. Whenever you say grazie in return, you will most likely hear the word prego. Now prego is a versatile phrase which means you're welcome, but in other contexts it can also mean can I help you? For example, if you're at a restaurant, the waiter will say prego when they're ready to take your order, or at a supermarket, the cashier will say prego when they're ready to call the next person in line. If you're feeling extra grateful, you can add the word mille afterwards. So mille literally means 1,000, but figuratively speaking, it means a lot or many. So grazie mille means many thanks or thank you very much. Before we move on, let's take a quick moment to focus on how you pronounce grazie properly. It's not grazie with 2 syllables, it's grazie with 3 syllables.
Grazie mille. Grazie mille.
The fourth essential Italian travel phrase that you should learn is a little bit of a cheat because it's using 2 separate phrases, and that is si for yes and no for no. You can't have one without the other. So si and no can not only be used in binary yes-no situations, but you can use it to substitute additional phrases or vocabulary that you don't know how to say just yet. For example, if you're ordering a gelato, so an ice cream, and you point to the flavor that you want through the glass, the server may confirm what you're pointing to, and then you can either say si, grazie, or no, grazie, and then try again. Si is pronounced short and has an accent over the I, so it makes it shorter, so si, not si. And no is pronounced with a rounded lips that stay open. It's not like the English no, where your lips start to narrow and go no, it's no. It just stays that round shape. So let's hear a native say those 2 words again.
Si. Si. No. No.
The fifth essential Italian phrase for travelers is mi scusi and permesso, both of which mean excuse me. Now technically, yes, I'm cheating again on this one and giving you 2 phrases, but it's Italian for you. You see, Italian has two ways to say excuse me, and you use them in different contexts. So mi scusi is used to get someone's attention or apologize for something small like bumping into someone, and permesso is used to get past someone. So mi scusi literally means excuse me, while permesso literally means permission. So think of permission when you ask to get past someone. So you could be on the train or a bus or in a shop and you just say permesso. You can use mi scusi when you want to get the attention of your waiter or a shop assistant or even someone in the street if you need to ask them for directions. So let's hear a native Italian say those two phrases again.
Mi scusi. Mi scusi? Permesso. Permesso?
The sixth essential Italian phrase for travelers is quanto costa or quanto costa questo, which literally means how much is it? Now this phrase is great to use when you're buying tickets or you're going shopping, or especially if you're going to a market and you want to get a bargain or ask for a discount. Now you don't even have to learn how to count because either they will tell you by pointing at a sign, or alternatively you can gesture with your hand with a writing motion and they can write it down for you, or you can whip out your phone and they can type it in. Now if the price is too high you can say no grazie and you can start to walk away, or type in the amount that you're willing to pay and see what they say. So let's hear a native Italian say that phrase again.
Quanto costa questo? Quanto costa questo?
The seventh essential Italian phrase for travelers is come si arriva a, which means how do I get to? Now if you're in need of directions, this phrase is great to ask someone if you're on the street or wherever you are. Now you just say mi scusi, come si arriva a, and then using your tourist map perhaps that you picked up from your accommodation, you just point to where you want to go, or try saying the name of the place, preferably using the Italian pronunciation. So say for example the Colosseum is Il Colosseo and the Trevi Fountain is Fontana di Trevi, but the Spanish Steps is Piazza di Spagna or Spain Square. Now while you may not understand all the directions you receive, the person can at least point you in the direction that you need to go, and if you need more help along the way you can just stop another person. So if you want to avoid asking for directions altogether, I recommend using Google Maps to download ahead of time the place that you're visiting so it's available to you offline and even without Wi-Fi. So naturally, if you're from within the European Union, roaming is free and you'll always have your Google Maps anyway. But if you're not, this is a handy little travel tip. So let's hear a native say that phrase again.
Come si arriva a? Come si arriva a?
Coming in at number 8 is perhaps maybe the most important Italian phrase that you will learn, and that is dove il bagno, which means where is the bathroom? When Mother Nature calls, you don't want to rely on miming to communicate what you're looking for or what you need. How would you even do that? Hold your private parts? Save yourself the embarrassment and learn this phrase. Now let's hear a native say dove il bagno again.
Dove è il bagno? Dov'è il bagno?
The ninth Italian phrase is vorrei, which means I would like, and it's got a beautiful rolling R to it. So make sure you practice those. Now this is perhaps the most versatile phrase that you can learn, and you can say vorrei and point to a flavour of gelato followed by grazie, which is a nice substitute for please, so you don't also have to learn that phrase. Or you can say vorrei and point to a menu item, or vorrei and hold up 2 fingers when you want to purchase tickets to a museum. Now it's obviously broken Italian, but it shows that you're making an effort and that will always be appreciated. So let's hear a native say that one again.
Vorrei. Vorrei.
Coming in at number 10 is salute, which means cheers. So if you find yourself hanging out with Italians or you're in a local bar or club, knowing how to say cheers is a great way to bond with the locals and build a friendship. Salute also means health, so it can be said after someone sneezes. So if someone does sneeze, you can say salute. So let's hear a native say that one again.
Salute. Salute.
So there we have it, my top 10 essential Italian travel phrases that you need to know, plus how to use them. Are there any other words that you would like to know how to say, or maybe there are different words that you would have on this list? Just drop them down in the comments below because I would love to see your suggestions. But before you go, at the start of the video, I mentioned that I've got a special announcement, and that is I've just launched my beginner Italian course called How to Master Common Italian Phrases for Travel Like a Local. Now this course is designed for beginners, so if you have a trip to Italy coming up and you want to step up your knowledge of the language, I'll take you from clueless to confident so that you can not only avoid the tourist traps in Italy, but you can make real connections with the locals that will enrich your travels. And for a limited time only, I've also included some pretty awesome special bonuses, and one of them is direct access to me where you can receive coaching and you can ask me anything about the course and about learning Italian. So for more details about the course and these bonuses and to enroll in the Intrepid Italian course, just click on the link in the description below. Now if you have any questions about the course or about these top 10 Italian travel phrases, just let me know in the comments. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more videos like these in the future. And if you want to receive exclusive language learning tips straight to your inbox, make sure you check out the link in the description and sign up. Until next time, thanks for watching, ciao and arrivederci!